Hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to It's Time to Go, a Big Brother Australia podcast. My name is Ben. If you're a new follower or listener, we've got some new followers across the socials and the, whatever you call it, the interweb. That's so dorky. We've got a big week coming up because we've got 2 interviews right now. I've already done them. We're going to play the interview with Jane right now, Evictee number 2, and then later today, I'm going to upload the interview with Mia as well. But also later this week, at some point, I assume tomorrow, we did an interview with Mike Goldman, which was absolutely awesome. So, yeah. Big things happening, baby. All right, enjoy the interview with Evictee number 2. It's Jane. Have we met before? Have you heard the show?
No, we've never met.
Okay.
No. Were you on Big Brother before?
No, I wasn't on Big Brother before, but we've done the podcast for quite.
That's where I've heard. That's where I've heard of you. Oh, that's where I've heard of you. Okay, sorry about that, but yeah, I have heard of you.
How are you feeling? It's about 12 hours out. How you doing?
I'm doing terrific. I didn't realise that. I'm so happy that Big Brother has been such a huge success and that I was part of it.
Who was the guy you were going in with? It was you and the other guy, the young guy that was had the potential of being voted in.
Oh, Mitch.
Yeah, felt bad for him. He came so close.
Yeah, he was really nice.
He was a lovely guy.
Lovely. Yeah, he was a really, and you know what? He lives about 15 minutes away from me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well, I said, where are you from? And I said, oh my God, I'm just up the road, really. And then the next thing you know, we're up on the stage, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
What's the last 12 hours or so looked like? Has it been good? Have you seen family? Have you seen friends? Has everyone been up here?
Yeah, I've spoken to 2 sons and 2 of my besties. I've spoken to them, and they're just so proud of me that I told them why I was going in. I went in and I was being myself, and they were more concerned, are you okay? We were so worried about you. I said I was fine.
Yeah.
I was fine. I was upset. Of course I was upset. And that's why Big Brother is there in that diary room. You go and have a chat when you're upset and you walk out and you're on cloud 9. The whole show is just brilliant. so well done. And I slept very well last night, even though I had to be up at 5 a.m. But I feel great, and thank you for asking.
Absolutely. What are those diary room confessionals usually really like? Because we don't usually get an idea of what they're like on the live stream. That's one of the rooms we can't see at all. And on the television, we only sort of see, 30 seconds or a minute snip of you in there.
Yes.
Do you spend 15 minutes or 5 minutes at a time in there? What's it like?
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I would just go in for a quick chat, or I didn't have my microphone on,
Yep.
I didn't have it on, and he called me in and he was angry.
Okay.
Honeymoon period over, and then I went red in the face. And I said, have I just gone red? Yes, you have. Oh, okay, thank you, and then because I was sleeping with it around my neck and they're worth a lot of money. So
for sure.
You've got to be real, so I took it off at night. Then I get up in the morning and start talking, hey! And then I look and it's not around my neck, So going back to the diary room, how long? I wasn't in there a lot. Obviously I was after the Bruce in the BB kitchen.
Yes.
After that. But most of the time I was in there, I was just in shock, and I was,
Yeah.
And then BB, he just quickly click in, you go, chat, take your time, breathe. And I walked out of there. In my brain, I was upset because I don't know whether I handled it very well or not, but he made me feel good about myself and about my true self.
Yeah.
And I was fine. I think I just went straight out and jumped in the pool, so you're not in there. I was not in there for long. I don't know what other people went in there for. I think Holly may have been in there a bit when she was she was this week head housemate.
Yes.
And a hard job. She would have been in there quite a bit. And she was feeling the heat. They're all shitty with her about the whole, with the Colin thing. But they're really good friends. They'll chat on the outside. She'll be on the next plane to New York, okay? But she'll still be in contact with him. She's got contacts for him, and it's up to him to make use of those.
Okay, right. That's where you think it's going. Okay.
Yeah, that's where it's going. There'll be no I don't think there wouldn't be no, I don't think there'll be any sexual activity. I think it'll be quite awkward for Colin, actually. I don't think. They're really good friends. I think there is a bit of a wall there. He would have felt it. and she was keeping they were just having fun, and they had the same sort of personalities.
Yep.
Deep down, with their mental health, so they helped each other.
Yep. When you left, I had a few questions sort of planned to ask you, and then just before this interview, I saw the video message you gave for the house, and that sort of flipped things on its head a little bit. You had some nice things to say about Colin. I wasn't sure which way it was going to go with Colin. It seems like Colin sort of won you over, and you saw the sweet side in him. But with Vinnie and Bruce took a very different direction.
Oh well. Oh well. Bruce, oh, geez, I'm really sorry it happened that way. You know what, mate? You said it on national television. You attacked a 67-year-old woman in a small space with Emily, who's 30, just been married, a primary school teacher, and you went for the jugular. And I've seen that small reel when I went through, because I follow him, on Insta.
Yep.
And I thought I handled myself quite well. With Vinnie, he was a person that he would come and have a really good chat with you. However, he kept asking in the beginning when we were with Big Brother, a bit of a meeting, are the cameras on 24/7? Are they on 24/7? Yes, they are. And wherever there was a conversation, he'd sort of look and he'd join in, because all the 3 cameras were all pointed there. Then he'd leave and there'd be another conversation, and you can hear the cameras and you can see them slide and stop and point. He knew that. And that's where I'm thinking, you know what, mate? And he got away with giving them haircuts nearly every other day, shaving them, doing this, singing his own material outside.
Oh, right, okay.
Thing is, I'm putting on all these accents like he's a, mafioso and all this business. And he's flying along, having the time of his life, doing what he wanted to. Wake up, people. Wake up. That's
very interesting. Do you think there would have been a setting in which you and Bruce and Vinnie got along, or do you think it was inevitable within the pressure cooker of the Big Brother house that you guys were going to go at it?
Okay, so I don't think I ever would have got along with Bruce.
Yep.
He's just not my type of young person. He's spoiled, still living at home with his parents, and he has a terrific job, so it's not as though he can't afford to live out.
Yep.
He's in and out of relationships all the time. He's trying to have a big break from his mum something, okay, but he's trying to hop onto Coco. Vinnie, it was only the last really 2 or 3 days where I was very much aware of his game plan. So if it had a couple of more days, take it back. I may not have been that harsh.
Yep.
And I think I probably was a little bit harsh on Vinnie. So I don't know, when we all meet up at the finale, if we all go to a finale, I think I'll have to pull him aside quickly and just brief him and say, I didn't deliver it again because I didn't think, but when Big Brother puts you on the spot, you've got to do your thing, you've got to come out with it. And I'm really sorry I hurt you, but I did think you're a game player though. You know what I mean? I will say it. Bruce, I won't even blink at him. When I see him, I won't even look at him. Yeah,
I think with Vinnie that's totally fair, and I think with Bruce as well. There was that one point in the show, like you said, in the kitchen, in the for the task when you were in there with Emily, and I went, oh my goodness, he's really like sort of domineering over her and quite like loud, and this is and aggressive, and I was like, this is, and he's calling you out for being inappropriate the night before, and I was going, what are you talking about?
His shoulders, because he's lost a bit of weight in there.
Yep. His
shoulders were wider. Okay, his eyes. Now, I live in Frankston. I go to Cranbourne shops.
Oh, for real? I'm in Mount Martha. That's probably where I've seen you.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what else is? When you go into the shops and someone is on, they've taken something and they've got those big angry eyeballs, and you put your head down and you walk fast.
Yes.
You get away from there. Those eyes like that were like, geez. He lost it.
Yeah.
And he really just kept going. And I've got my head down and I'm trying to, stir the fries. And I'm trying to do this. And then we had to make a milkshake. And I was trying. And I went, you know what? You can do it. I walked off and let him make the milkshake.
Yeah.
You do it.
Yeah.
You're so good.
That's a fair call. What were that's on the ones you didn't get along with. Who were the ones you really, I know you chose Alana as head of house last night. Who were the ones in there that you absolutely loved that you're going to see more of once they get out of the show?
Okay, I do hope to catch up with Holly at the Australian Open. She does come down for that. Yeah, I don't really go, but if she sticks to what she said, I said, you know what? I don't care how much the ticket's going to cost. If you can get us tickets in somewhere fabulous, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Right? So straight away she knows, okay, if I can get that, Jane's in.
That's great.
I hope she sticks with that. Mia, she lives not far from me. She lives just up the road, Pakenham Way.
Cool.
She's out there. And I am going to meet her at Bunnings. You know, we'll go shopping together.
Yep.
I'm going to South Australia to watch Ed play football.
Right.
Yep. Alana's coming to my house to stay with me with her sister and a friend. Emily, I'm doing Connor's wedding. I'm a celebrant, so I'm doing Connor's wedding.
You're
so
kidding.
No, so he's getting married. I said I'd do it as a pro bono. You know, I'll pay my own accommodation and I'll do it, get his certificate, do the whole thing as a gift. And Abiola, no, I'll never see her again. I might.
Yeah.
You know, I hope she's up for eviction this week. You're lazy.
Okay. Yeah, the sleeping. Yeah, the sleeping. Sure.
Sleep. Hey, we all love a sleep. I'm a nana. I love to sleep in the afternoon. Yeah.
That was sorry, one sec. I just had a plane going overhead. I just got caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Colin, I'd love to go. If he gets into a professional thing, I'll be there.
Oh, okay.
I'm wanting you to let me know. I'll fly up there. I'll go. I will. I'd love to. I'll go and stay in some, 3-star something, and I'd love to go.
So
and watch.
It does sound like 2/3 of the house are one big happy family.
Yeah, 2/3. Yeah, I think so. And it is hard. It looks big. I don't know if you've been in there. It's small.
I've seen from the outside. I haven't been in.
Yeah, it's not very big. The bedroom's not very. But, it was such a wonderful experience. And, I hope people, these interviews this morning, they're all going on about Fartgate,
Sure.
And the Holly and the whatever.
Yes.
And my political views.
Oh, of course.
Whatever. But I really enjoyed my time. It is a terrific show, and I'm so glad that it's really successful and I'm part of it coming back and it being really good.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are very glad you were voted in at the last housemate to go in. You're also probably the housemate with the shortest stay in there, I believe. What do you think what do you think in the eye of public perception? Yeah, because on the first night, there were between one day after you'd been on the opening show and the night you went in, there were people with your t-shirts with your face on it in the crowd. People were all about it. And only a couple of weeks later, you were, it's vote to save, but you were kicked out of the house. What do you think went wrong in those 2 weeks?
Okay, so the first week I was nominated because I didn't hide very well. I think I had 3 seconds to go and they found me and I was up for eviction.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And then I spoke to my son last night. He said, "Mum, you had 55% of the votes to stay, with and Holly and Mike." So I'm really proud of that. And then, of course, the second week there's no Mike and then me on the next, the next oldest. I am a strong woman and so is Mia, and I think that's why Mia and I have gone. We're a little bit strong. Maybe they're just sick of hearing our stuff. And Alana should be safe this week.
Yes.
And bring it on. Keep watching. It's going to be good viewing this week.
Any regrets about your behaviour or the way you handled confrontation in the house, or are you unapologetic to the way you took at the boys? In the workplace, I would never speak to anyone because I would always prepare myself with a pen and bullet points, and I'm much more gentler than that. Whereas in there, they weren't listening, and I was just getting louder, wasn't I? And I did apologise for my delivery, but the message was clear. God, it stinks. Yep.
You stink. Yeah.
And I think you said, I heard a clip of you saying something last night, not that I agree with anything that everyone says on the show, but the one thing I agree was with the fighting is it's just flat out childish. It's just childish.
Yeah. They were like, they're very childish. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Even Ed had had enough of it. He had enough of it. He joined in a bit, but never when I was there. Okay. I'd walk into the bedroom and he'd look up, and he'd go, "I'm out."
Okay.
He'd walk off,
picked his moments. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He's a lovely guy.
Yeah. Unreal. All right. Well, we've got to wrap up, but Jane, thank you so much. It's been awesome talking to you. You were, like I said,
yes,
we're all very glad you were in there.
You Mon Pen Hake, you rock down your end, down where you live.
Yes, not too far at all. I'm at Bayside all the time.
Thank you for the chat. It's very nice to speak with you.
Absolutely, Jane. Thank you so much. Lovely meeting you.
Have a great one.
You too. See ya. Well, there you go. That is Evictee number 2 for Big Brother Australia 2025. You voted her in, and now you voted her out. It was Jane. Didn't know how this interview was going to go because, well, she's 67 and I'm 29 or something, and she's got a bit of a reputation for getting into little back and forths with the younger generation, but I wasn't disrespectful. That was the key difference, is that I didn't disrespect her. I didn't do anything to ruffle her feathers. You know, we just kept it real. We chatted about the show, and I had a lot of fun with her. Yeah, so thanks so much to Jane for coming on. And again, thanks so much to Channel 10 and Paramount for sorting these interviews out. You guys are the best. And make sure to tune in later today for the interview with Mia, if you haven't already, and the interview with Mike Goldman, if you haven't already. That's coming out tomorrow, I think. And yeah, make sure to continue to listen to every single one of all the interviews going forward, and we'll talk more soon. Thanks so much. Peace.